talking about a revolution. It sounds like a whisper. Don't you know? We're talking about a revolution. It sounds like a whisper. Hi, my name is Drew James and welcome along to my guitar tutorial for Talking About a Revolution by Tracy Chapman. I don't really need to play you any more of the song than that because that's what the guitar does throughout the whole thing. As long as you can sing along, you've got yourself a really simple, easy campfire strum-along style song here. Only got 5 chords and one of those is a variation of a D, so it's all nice and easy. We're going to be using the on-screen rhythm arrow system to make sure that you're getting the beat right because, you know, if you're a beginner, the chords, you can normally get that pretty quickly. Well, you know, the open chords, it can sometimes take a little while to get your changes right, but the rhythm, that's where I really like to specialize with a lot of my beginners lessons. So we're going to have an on-screen rhythm breakdown and I'm going to make sure you're not left behind and you've got the right rhythm that Tracy uses. Let's have a look and see how we play it. The chords you're going to need for this song are the folk G, as I call it, the C add 9, E minor, D, and D suspended fourth. If you can already play those, then please skip to the point in the video at the moment to learn the rhythm. If you can't, I'm going to be showing you step by step how to make them and most importantly, how effectively to change between them so it's easier on this right hand. So the first chord, and by the way, I label the strings Eddie, 8, Dynamite, good, by Eddie, okay? So on the Eddie string, this thickest string, we're going to put our middle finger on the 3rd fret on the thickest string, okay? With our index finger, we're going to put it on the 2nd fret on the A string. Then, whilst leaving those two there, we're going to take our ring finger and put it on the 3rd fret also on the B string. And finally, pinky holding down the 3rd fret on the bottom string. Now these fingers are sort of squished on top of each other, so make sure that you can do that, kind of squish them together like this. And place them there and then put these others on top. And then strum all 6 strings. Okay? The next chord change is to a C add 9. Now while it may have a scary name, it's actually a really simple change. All you do is move the index and middle down a set of strings. So you're on the 2nd fret on the D string, and 3rd fret on the A string, leaving these where they are, okay? And strum the bottom 5 strings. Okay, so that's a pretty easy chord change. Just make sure you don't lift up these fingers. So we go G, C add 9. Okay, so just get used to switching them around whilst leaving this solid as a rock, okay? Your next chord is an E minor. So for this, I'd like you to use your middle and ring finger, okay? So we're going to put the middle finger on the 2nd fret on the A string, ring finger on the 2nd fret also on the D string, and you're going to strum all 6 strings. Now the change, we're going from this. So what I want you to do is lift up everything apart from the middle finger. Slide the middle finger back to the 2nd fret and then tuck that ring finger underneath. Easy as that. Isn't that easy? C add 9, here we go, E minor, slide down, middle finger underneath. So that's your E minor. We're then going to change to a D. Now I'm afraid there's no quick and easy way to go to a D. We have to lift up all our fingers. Index finger on the 2nd fret on the G string, middle finger on the 2nd fret also on the E string, and ring finger on the 3rd fret on the B. And we're strumming bottom 4. And then finally there's also a D suspended fourth. So what you're doing with this is you're taking the little finger and you're putting it on the 3rd fret on the thinnest string, at the same time as leaving everything else held down. And then, doesn't this look familiar? Okay, so this ring and pinky again. So it means that when we go back to G, which is what we've got to do, we leave these here, lift index and middle up, put index down 2nd fret, middle finger on top. Okay, so here's your D, put the little finger down, which is the D suspended fourth, then back to G. Okay, so there's your tutorial on the chords. Now, this rhythm. So on screen right now is my rhythm arrow system. The small arrows mean you're doing a miss. The big arrows mean you're doing a hit. Please make sure that your smaller arrows, your miss arrows, even though they may feel a bit strange, are the same length as a normal strum. So you're not going, you know, making it faster or something like that, okay? Keep Keep it chilled, keep it relaxed. Now, the rhythm to this song is this. Okay, I'll slow that down for you. All right, so it's down, down, miss, down, up, miss, up, down, miss, down, up, miss, up, down, up. Okay, a little faster. So just get used to doing the miss on the down. That may feel a bit weird if you're a beginner. Down, up, miss, up, down, up. Okay? Now, the red arrows on the chord change indicate a change to a chord, okay? So we're going to be going G, G, C add 9 on the up strum, okay? So that's G, down, miss, down, up on the C add 9. I'll do it slowly. Okay? Miss, up, down, up. So that's your first two chords done there. So that's down, miss, down, up, miss, up, down, up. We're then going to change to an E minor, okay? And we're going to do the same rhythm. Down, miss, down, up on the D, miss, and then put the pinky down and up, down, up. Okay, so let's put that all together now. So from the G, down, miss, down, up, miss, up, down, miss, down, up, miss, up, down. Repeat. Okay, so you've got red arrows there to tell you when you're changing to the chords, and the chord order is G, C add 9, E minor, D, D suspended 4th. And Tracy uses this chord sequence that we've just learnt throughout the whole song, so nothing new to learn once you get this. Thanks so much for watching this lesson. Really hope you've enjoyed it. I've got a whole series of rhythm arrow lessons where the rhythm is written on screen so you can play along and make sure you're getting the rhythm right. Mostly sing and strum stuff, so stuff that you could do at a party or campfire or barbecue. It's getting to that time of year. Then have a click on the link in YouTube cards above. That will take you through to my website. There's over 200 plus free acoustic guitar lessons there, and that's one section called Sing and Strum Lessons. This lesson was brought to you by brightonguitars.co.uk. If you've really liked it, then please like this video. It really helps me more than you probably realise. And also don't forget to subscribe. Keep on playing. Have a good day.